Hello everybody, and welcome back. Um, I went ahead and delayed my fort one turn. I really wanted to pick up aim first. I probably should have been thinking about that a few turns ago, but it just delayed me one turn. So not a big deal. Uh, as well, I made another set of Corpseman construction stuff, so I will be getting a second one of those going. Now, on to the battles. I attack with my big force way down to the south. Shouldn't be any problem in that battle. I lose a couple. They attack me. A fairly nice size force. I actually did move, I think, one more mage up here. Um, I was worried they finished that fort right there, and they'll be probably producing some of these nobles now. I want to make sure that this does not become a problem. Not like it did in the south, anyways. And I don't have any troops here at all. These are just province defense with these mages. And I really want to wipe out these nobles just as best as I can, to the last man, hopefully. They are much more important to kill than anything else. Because any of those that retreat just kind of build up. The regular troops have a hard time getting through. If you haven't figured it out, if you want to get through the big skelly spam, flyers to get on top of your mages, or massed tramplers can be a problem. Troglodytes, the nobles, things like that. Elephants, if the computer really can get enough of them, which is not really guaranteed. Okay, this is right south of their capital. They brought out a few troops, and I only put one PD in just to see what they moved in, which I don't like seeing the Yetis. The Yetis can eat a whole lot of arrows. And, well, not really a whole lot more to say about that. Then they attack me in the swamp. A single sage who they handed a whole bunch of gems to. I think we see how that's going to happen. He manages to get some archers. What does he cast? Raise, okay. So he's casting Mind Burn. I think that was a solar ray before that. Oh yeah, I use my little raiding force here, which is getting slightly thin, but you know they've got a lot of weak provinces down south of their capital, so I figure why not. Again, shouldn't be a problem. I lose a couple more of my long dead, which is not good, but is definitely not going to beat me. I get a nice event. The problem with the event is they come automatically diseased and extremely, extremely old age. I don't know. Every time I've gotten this, it's disease, so I assume it's with it. It's not due to the old age. It would be nice to have the 2 air mage, but in order to save it, I would basically have to get to construction 6, which I do not have the ability to do in a reasonable time frame. The time frame until it dies, and make Lamasta pendants, I believe it's called. So nothing really happening there. Of course, the fortification is still breached, and basically every human troop is starving at this point here. I came to this conclusion actually, literally this turn. I have these Nature 1 mages here. I could have made a Thistle Mace at any point running around with my Pretender. Because I've got labs that popped up all over the place with random events. And I could have either Cauldrons of Broth, or I could have just waited a little later and not even made the Thistle Mace and just made some endless bags of wine, although most of them would have been starving by then. I didn't, so not really much I can say about that. As always, leave at least 1 unit sieging in case whatever goes wrong. goes wrong, you have some sort of backup plan. Starting my second corpse construct factory over here. I probably would have liked it up here, but I didn't pick up an air death mage, so I just went ahead just to get it rolling right here. I guess I can try to knock this fort down, although this will probably be the next one I really focus on. That or maybe this. I actually might try to come down and do this, create a secondary defensive force. Maybe use this raiding force with one or two more mages right across here. And bring my beat stick down to here. That's kind of the game plan anyways. Other than that, I've split my troops across here. I've got a much bigger set of archers, as I expect the bigger attacks to come out of here. I'm expecting some bigger attacks across the north at this point, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it. I've lost 2.5 turns worth of mages from my forts here across these provinces, so other than that, I have bid on the mercenaries down here. The Red Raptors are not going to be incredibly good for what I need them for. Well, I mean, any line troop would have been better. Keeping them out of the hands of Tien possibly with a 200 gold bid is something I'm hoping to do, and as well, that'll free up 8 mages to start moving forward, and I'll be out of winter, so they're not going to be attacking across here anymore. Which, actually, they can't. This must be Callista's dominion. Callista? How do you... Callista. Kalisa? I don't know. The monkey people. So I'm moving back here to get a defense. If they happen to attack this first, it's fine. I'm more than happy to wipe out their troops rather than them trying to come through here. And then just cleaning up all this as I have time. Other than that, I've got my second Diaoni out. And I really need to start maybe popping out some more researchers. My research is pretty anemic at this point, and I'm not even going that high. I'm just doing a reanimate dead as I get a second Dwarven Hammer going for him. I'd really like to eventually get either Construction 8 or an Empower across one of these guys to get me access to the Eternal Pyre. 20 Fire Gems a turn could really help out. I'm going up to Conjuration 5 anyways, which would open up probably... No, I need to get Conjuration 6. Flame Spirits would probably be what I pump out. That would give me some artillery mages along with my Skelly Spam that can't Skelly Spam, so I do have to worry a little bit about this in general up here. That's a whole lot of troops. And again, they've already got 4 points. I really don't want them to pick up a 5th. Alright, that appears to be enough of me talking, so let us go ahead and move on. Kind of hate setting the turn up afterwards and before because you seem to miss a lot. But the turns are just getting so long that I kind of am worried not to. Okay, another Graveyard of the Damned. I never did mention this. I don't believe I talked about that I got a Graveyard of the Damned there. Another one here. That actually pops my Death Gem income up to 11, which is good, because I would like to be summoning 2 sets of archers a turn. And that will allow it, plus be building me a surplus of gems. Okay, and mainly that shouldn't be a problem. I'm just hoping I wipe. Okay, it's all pretty much province defense. Okay, so it looks like they do attack me with this, oh no, now I'm not going to have flaming arrows for my battle. I didn't think about that. She's gonna burn the flaming arrows right here. Did I get them far enough away from my mages to where they're precisioning themselves? That is the question. Yes, very good, very good. Alright, so, hopefully this doesn't activate my, my gem usage, because I would really like to have flaming arrows up. These are only size 3s, not too bad. Alright. Of course, I happened to notice this when I was looking at the map. They're going to take this. I think it's 6 PD, because I was kind of planning on holding there and moving left originally, but this all in the southern area is much more open and easier to get. Now, finally, our first fortress battle, and they have almost nothing here. I probably could have taken this last turn, even without the aim. I just, I get a little nervous about that, so... Oh, and I missed by just a hair. Looks like I got a couple decays off. That's good. If you didn't know, Ethereal walked through the walls too, so when these guys go into their second form, they can actually walk through the walls, which is good. Maybe I should be going with just the Bane Fires, because I don't have the Shadow Blast. The Shadow Blast would be working out a lot better at the end of a rotation. And I still have my Earth guys summoning skeletons as well. I do want to keep some skeletons moving in. Alright, so looking pretty good. The losses should have been, wow, a little heavier on the long dead archers than what I would have hoped. And my bandits are, basically every human troop here that's a troop is starving at this point. If they die, it really doesn't matter. Oh. Nature Gem 6, Astral Pearls 3, basically the two most useless gem types I could get. Air Gems 4. And my my poor Siren died. I don't know what happened. Maybe she took some arrows and didn't heal up. And we finally get a second hero, a massively long time into the game. Well, let me see. That basically means that I want to begin blood hunting. I want to get this guy up to, I think it's blood 3. When I hit construction 6, I would like to be able to make bloodstones. Not that I'm utilizing any earth magic yet, but the earth magic would be good. And of course, these guys are flying with the light lances. I think that that's about good. If I can get these mages moving and get a couple of provinces off my opponents, I'll be happy. And he comes with a barrel of air. A bunch of winged birds with a barrel of air. That's it's a little odd. And I'd like to come down here and snipe the rest of these, but I don't really have a defensive force here, so we'll work on trying to get maybe get this first and then swing back down. I'm not quite sure. I'll figure that out for sure as I go. Now we have a fair number of troops there. Alright, we got a Shambler Reef. Kind of nice getting the scouts and the Shamblers and a Shambler leader, actually. The increasing of the sites overall has been pretty good with the underwater expanded. And I finally have a new province, thank goodness. We're going to head him up north. I'm really wanting to see what is going on between Atlantis and Saramatia, so these guys are actually just going to wait a turn. No, they're actually going to search. My Hanya's basically done site searching. I can site search here. These are a little more harder to get to areas, I guess. It's a good word for it. We're just gonna have her cast spells, and she's already in the back, which is good. I've got some of the more safer Earth sites back along over here somewhere. I only have the map move one, so it's going to take him forever to get there. And I made a Thistle Mace last turn so that I can start getting these nature gems I've got piled up into use. So we're going to start by making another Thistle Mace for my other guy. Really wanted to water off of one of them, but was not in the cards. Boy, I really want just like 2 more mages here, and I want to push forward with that and start getting some more, picking up some more property. We're going to throw the water lens into the laboratory. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be doing with a water lens. It's not terribly useful for me. I haven't found any water indies, and I don't have a water mage nationally. I'm sure I can find some use for it eventually. I'll probably get him down here because those corpse constructs are going to be needing to be moved around. We'll get him researching. Now I need to find... I've got High Dominion here, and I'm over... Is it 5,000 or 6,000 for blood hunting? I don't remember, but we're going to go ahead and have him blood hunt. I can just stop every now and again and let the unrest go down rather than patrol it out. I'm not in a rush. I don't have Construction 6 yet to utilize the slaves anyway, so I guess it's a good point to talk about the a slight blood economy. The Master of the Shadow Blossom comes with as a blood mage, and he's one of 3 heroes with blood. Now, if you have worthy heroes installed as well, they actually get the Bandit King, who creates a blood slave every turn, as well as has blood 2, I believe. So, with worthy heroes installed, you actually have a 50% chance at a blood mage, considering you... Now you're never going to get a major economy up and running off that. I could probably do vampires with this guy eventually, but that would come online so late that it would have to be a massive map for me to try to even think about doing something like that. But you have the option of like flesh eater axes, the boots of virgin youth, the ones that stop you from aging. Bloodstones are very good, especially when I get up to Maws of the Earth, which I'm nowhere near getting up to, or at least not this century. So just basically that's something to keep in mind. Alright, now we have to look at... I kind of like to separate my boosters and my random items away so that I can see what I have at a glance. I got a 3 fire, but to get Eternal Pyre up is going to be a long time, so we're going to send him out, and I should have another one by then, conceivably. So I'm going to kit these both out as SCs. It's probably not going to be quite as big of a gem investment as what I would like. I'm thinking elemental armors, possibly, or the black steel full plate, which is going to give me an extra 5 protection, and the AI is not going to use nearly as much magic on me. So the black steel full plate might be the way to go, actually. Of course, you're going to want to kit them out according to what you plan to be using them with. I believe my pretender can... Well, let's just take a peek. Oh, okay, here's one. Mirror armor. You can go with something like a mirror armor, which is going to give you the MR plus 3. The good thing about that is you get your magic resistance up, and you can still cast invulnerability on top of Soul Vortex, on top of Temper Flesh, on top of several other things if you want to, like Bless and then Attack. That would bring your... Because this doesn't stack with the invulnerability. However, I'm not really counting on the AIs to utilize something like that. I'm looking at more of the random spells that the mages they have may throw out, which makes elementals armors attractive, but they come with 5 less physical protection. So I think I'm going to go with the black steel full plates for them. That's almost going to require, instead of flight boots, boots of reinvigoration, though. Each piece kind of dictates the rest of what you're going to do. You have to have a general idea what you're doing with them before you ever make a choice, but yeah, I'm gonna be short a few mages this turn, but I want another temple up. I've knocked their temples down, and getting my dom pushing more, never a bad thing. I'm feeling confident with the number of mages I've got here, so we're gonna put these all to research. Next turn I'll move another mage down, and that will give me... Actually, this turn will give me 8. I'll probably go next turn with this single mage and then start shifting more up here. Alright, so that's the last guy. I've got 32 gold open. What can I use 32 gold on? You're not recruiting, you're not recruiting. Go ahead and pick up another fire gem. So right now, if I alchemize all my astral pearls, which is something I was thinking about, I have 100 gems. Takes me 60 for an empower, 18 for the fire helmet. I still need the research to get the flaming skulls. but that would be another 5. So I'm gonna need ballpark like 122, I believe, fire gems total. So, well, that would almost. I'm gonna be real close to getting my conjuration, and I really want to get my Nushis going because I need frost brands, and I'd ratherly not have my pretender forging them. All right. I got mages here actually that I'm making. Where do I want to send them? Make sure that they don't break through this again. Just go ahead and keep stacking them up. And we'll hold here for one turn, and then I'll start moving across. All right, looks good. We'll check out the beginning of the turn. I'll kind of go over. Well, I've kind of been going over what I'm going to be doing, but well, really no point. All right, so Garden of Pearls. That's an extra fire gem a turn, basically. Not really anything else I'll be doing with them. So let's go ahead and head down here because I'll have my Nushi's research ready fairly shortly. Let's see how much unrest. I've still got 5 unrest. I will blood hunt another turn, and then I'll shift him back and forth as needed, and that's going to be how I do it because I'm really not going to patrol. I could easily make some wolves with these nature gems here, but ooh, is that Bogarus? I think it is. I'd really like to swipe that province up, but I don't. Oh, I haven't been moving my mages out. Okay, well, for the moment, we're actually going to take him off. Oh. No, we're not. I'm going to actually read the rest of my events because I think I got a gold event here. Okay, and they move out a substantial force, and I lose all my Aka Onis. I don't have Skelly spam going here. I'm lucky I didn't lose a lot more than that. As you can see, I'm down to 5 bandits. They're dying off like flies. And I lost most of my beat stick because I wasn't paying attention to that. I guess we can watch it. We already know what happens. I have them way far forward, and I have hardly any Skelly spammers. Not to mention my archer corpse is dead. I might actually have to jump back to the fort with some of these and refill on archers. Looks like their army's pretty much all summons at this point. Oh, those chariots are so nasty. And you can see I am getting some paralyzes off. These are magic resistance 4, so... But paralyzed for 4 turns. When it does hit, it's good. Some pen boosters would probably be best made with my pretender. Yeah, a lot more skeletons would have been a lot better right here. It's alright, these guys cost me a lot of upkeep. Seeing them finally die off should drop my upkeep. Let's see, 20 of them, they're almost 2 gold a turn. So that should be like 40 gold. That's a couple mages worth of upkeep per turn. Actually, I think if I'm using my sacreds, that's actually like 3 or 4 mages per turn. That just shows you how expensive these guys are. With the turmoil build, you just can't afford to have them sitting around. I just needed them for the rapid defense, and I really needed troops to take the fort, so I didn't change that out. Okay, so they attack me, actually. Oh, wait. Okay, so I'm going to lose that. We're going to actually... Okay, so I move up, and they move across, so... That's fine. I'll just keep chasing them. I'd ratherly not, but... That's not going to happen. So our Armadi is taking massive losses, although these war elephants, they might have lost out because they are very expensive. Alright, this is my force. If I even just take a single province, that'll be good. Ah, oh, lots of chariots. Hopefully they don't rout my mercenaries. I feel confident about taking this province. I'm just more wondering about my how many mercenary losses I take. I'd like to keep them moving for a turn or two. Alright. Good, I got all the nobles. I have a single PD here. Not going to win it. Yeah, they're still trying to push up north here, but that should not be a problem for what I have. Which is actually not very much. And yeah, I just catch the province defense. 244 gold. 1 dominion, very good. Water gems, very good. Earth gems, ridiculously good right now. Misfortune, not so good. Another 543. Oh, I can see what... Yeah, this is Bogerous. I'm not sure my Skelly Spammers can take this. Mostly due to the 23 protection Bogerous right here. Oh, I wonder if they actually managed to kill him since they have a fair number of troops right here. That would be excellent if they did. If they kill Bogerous, I can take the rest of them out for sure with just a few mages. Oh, he's back here fighting the commander, I believe. We're going to turbo this because I'm actually getting way long on this video. I hope they got another commander. Oh, come on, get him, get him, get him. No, 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 no. 6 hit points. Yeah, I'm probably not going to make an attempt at that then. Alright, so the basic game plan's down. I'll go ahead and set the turn up and probably the beginning of next turn. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.